So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Going run again with McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw left side, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass caught by Dunze. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Has his man, it's a Dunze. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Ready.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now here's Williams. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2. Man in motion here. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Okay, ready.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll get this complete to Jennings. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The 49ers in need of some points before the break.
Ready up.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Brought in by Ayuk. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
To throw again, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 8. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
First down from the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. That one's complete, right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll motion him out of the backfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Williams from the gun. Finds his target, Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has the connection to Adunze. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Carney's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. The return starts at the 18. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Johnson up the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Fred Warner.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the 49ers will go on offense. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. First down throw by Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, Purdy. Completed left side to Samuel. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Purdy throwing here on first. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Scott now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready! Hot, hot.
Working from the gun, Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. Now he's past the 25. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go!
Now an inside give to Johnson. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go!
To throw is Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears bump the lead up to 13 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samuel now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throw on third down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. 49ers trailing by 13. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. To throw again, it's Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy on first down. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Now a carry by Johnson. And he drives it up past the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Ready?
To throw, Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
So the Bears come away with the win. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.